it's a really cool story. So I'd like to share it to you, or share it with you. So my grandfather and my great uncle actually, we're third generation. So my grandfather and great uncle actually started our business out of the back of a pickup truck. Literally started selling patio furniture from porch to porch, front door to front door, selling patio furniture and collecting nickels and dimes.
Wow.
And doing that, and then built up the business to where they were able to have a brick and mortar store. And that actually was located where I think Crush is what it's called now, downtown is today, and it was called Jewel Brothers Furniture.
Jewel Brothers.
Yeah, so probably leads you to think, well, why are you Hampton now? So I'll lead into that and answer that question. So they had a brick and mortar store, and they were very successful in the furniture business downtown and really made a name for themselves, but decided that they really, you know, it can be hard working with family, and wanted to kind of do their own thing. And so they decided that they were going to do that. And my great uncle Melvin kept Jewel Brothers and just turned it to Jewel Furniture, and my grandfather went down the road and bought out Hampton Furniture. So unfortunately neither of them are living today, but I think they'd be very proud of where my dad took the business, and I hope that they'd be proud of where I'm taking it today. So my dad retired a couple years ago and passed it on to me, and so we're just trying to rebrand it and kind of, you know, just update it and and just offer the best to our town and to Anderson, and hoping that nobody has to, like you said, we're bigger than you thought we were.
They're a lot bigger than what we thought. I mean, I ride by here often, and I never would imagine that. Goodness, you say about how big are y'all?
Well, I hear all the time, you don't look this big from the road, and I'm like, that's something we're kind of battling with, because people don't realize that we're over 40,000 square feet of furniture. We have 5 different showrooms.
Goodness.
And we actually just expanded 10,000 more square feet last year, moved our warehouse out of this building, which there was a lot of confusion with that. A lot of people are like, oh, so when are you moving? When are you moving? And apparently I didn't communicate that well through my live video. We were not moving the store. What we did is moved our warehouse out of the back over there, so that we could open up 10,000 more square feet of showroom. So now we have our 5th showroom. So to put that into perspective, that's a football field of furniture. That is an acre of furniture.
That's a lot of
and
furniture.
Nobody should have to go to Greenville with this amount of furniture in our town.
And you mostly, Ashley, y'all mostly have a lot of your furniture on hand?
So we actually, that is something that we, that's kind of our knack. Not every furniture store sells from their floor. As you can see, and I was like, don't shoot right here, because it's actually empty behind Stormy right now, because they just took this living room group out, because we do sell off the floor. A lot of our inventory, if you want it, you can have it today.
You can have it today.
But then we do a lot of custom order too. So
I can have this today, what we're on today.
I might let you have this. This has been pretty hot, so I'm like, let's nail this to the floor.
Okay.
But we're new with Lazy Boy. So we're the new Lazy Boy Gallery now, and we do England Best, a whole bunch of custom orders too, so stuff that you can make your own, and we can get to you pretty quickly too.
Now, Ashley, that's a lot of information, good information. I like that, because I personally, and I know people watching live as well, we've had that experience to where we really wanted something, seen it, and we had to wait for it. You know, we're in a microwave society.
I know. Instant gratification. Want it now.
So everybody wants it now.
Yeah.
I guess my question that I have me personally, I have a lot of followers that are entrepreneurs or want to be business people. You being passed down to business, how have you dealt with it? How did you have to go to school, or did you kind of learn it as you came up? Or if you could tell us about owning this type of business.
Sure. Good question. I swore up and down growing up I was not going to be in this business. I grew up around it, and I was like, I want to go off, I want to do my own thing. And long story short, I came back to help my dad for a little bit. I was going to help him, and then I was going to go back to school, and we were helping each other, because I was a single mom, and he needed help and I needed his help. So I came back to town and started working in the furniture business, and loved it. I found that I loved it. As you can tell, I'm kind of a people person, and I can talk and talk and talk, and so sales and working and meeting new people every day was my thing. I really liked it. And little by little, I realized that this is what I want to do. This is what I have a passion for.
Right.
And I definitely had to grow into this position. It was not just handed to me.
Absolutely.
And I'm really thankful that my dad didn't just give it to me. I had to earn this. And I remember one time sitting, this is something I live by, and I like to share it as often as I can because it really helped me. I was sitting in my accountant's office, and I was a struggling single mom, and I was starting at the bottom in this business. I was working like anybody else, learning the business, and trying to make my way. And there was a quote on the wall, and it said, "There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs." And that literally is exactly what I've done. I've delivered furniture. I've cleaned the toilets. I've done it all. And that's the way, you can appreciate.
Right.
And that's the same thing that my grandfather did and my great uncle, right? They
the
started,
right,
and they took the stairs, and they were successful because of that. And it's not, I think a lot of times our young people think that you just get it like that. You want it and you go get it, and that's a misconception. You don't, even if it's a family business, you don't just,
oh goodness,
you can drive it in the ground if you think that it's it's just given to you and that it's just going to make it on its own.
Right. So I like that, and that's beautiful. I hope somebody caught that testimony. And it's ironic that you say that you were a single mother. We have the Keys for Mom program where we work with single moms and help them get into homes. So maybe a lot of single moms watching, and just to know that you had to tough it out to get to where you needed to be. Now, with all that being said, I know that you have to be a tough person to go through that and endure that, and I'm pretty sure still may be some challenges now with this COVID. Not to be too intriguing, did it hit y'all pretty hard? Did it affect y'all with all what's going on with the COVID-19 now and the pandemic? How did that kind of?
It has been interesting times, hasn't it?
Yes.
So we were mandated to close for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
And that was a hard day. I don't know. Some of you may have saw, but my dad and I went live and got a little emotional, honestly. My dad, has done this for, almost 40 years and never experienced anything like this in his life. And I'd be lying if I said we were not scared. But we also are a faith-built business, and we let people know that loud and clear. So we went home and knew that our God was going to provide. And when I tell you who provided, when we opened back up 2 weeks later, it has been unreal, guys. For about 6-7 weeks, our door was like a revolving door. It was like Black Friday every day. It was mind-blowing. Honestly, it was excruciatingly exhausting. It was wonderful. But as a whole, apparently the furniture industry is booming because all of you had to sit at home and look at your furniture or this or that, and everybody wanted to really, I think, invest in their nest. That was what we just talked a lot about, and realize how important it was that your home is your sanctuary. It is your oasis, and when you're stuck there, you need to be comfortable there. You need to be happy there. You need to be safe there. So I think people started to realize that, and they're really investing in their nest today. So we're very, very blessed and very fortunate, and we appreciate all of you supporting us and coming out and doing business with us during these times.
Awesome. Well, Facebook, I thank y'all for really watching and listening to Ashely. She had a beautiful, quick, and I can tell she's done this before because she definitely summed it up very well. I got to ask you a question. Maybe it's just for me and not for them. Now, so far as if I want to walk out with a piece of furniture, do I have to pay cash? Do y'all have any other options? Do y'all?
Good question.
How could I get in a piece of this furniture?
Okay, so we do have some financing, some same as cash financing. So you can finance it, and you can take at least a year to pay it off with no interest. Now, of course, that's based on approved credit, but it takes us less than 5 minutes to run that and find that out.
Wow.
And then we also have layaway. We do 90-day layaway. Okay. So that's something that makes it a little easier for people to kind of get that ball rolling and to make those larger purchases, because sometimes that is hard. But I tell you, we have stuff for every budget. We want to be something to everybody. We don't just carry one line or one price point. We've
Right.
got, recliners starting as low as $2.99 and going up. We've got sofas starting as low as typically $3.99 to $4.99 and going up. So we've got options and ways around, getting out of here with some furniture and taking it home with you.
Awesome. Well, thank y'all so much for watching the great Miss Ashely Collins here
And thank
at
you.
Hampton Furniture.
Thank you. I appreciate
appreciate
you
it.
guys reaching out to me and having me today. Thank you and coming. And if you'd like, I'll even take you on a tour.